Hey everybody! Welcome back to this Tales of Destiny playthrough. I've jumped back into this ruined dungeon that's near Stan's hometown, and we're gonna go through this place and get the R key, which is needed to, I guess, fully activate Rutee, the ship, so we can fly up to the Diecroft and fight the bad guys.
伝説のチャンピオンとか呼ばれてるやつが一応いるにはいたぜ。実力は俺様に到底及ばないが。
There was a champion before Kongman. It was Maggie, Grandma Maggie.
何？おめえら、
You know the great Maggie.
勘弁してくれ。あいつだけはごめんだぜ。あ、おい、ホングマン。
I guess Grandma Maggie is a fearsome person. Probably just as strong as Lilith, huh? So Lilith and Mary are cooking together.
こうして一緒に料理するのも楽しいな。はい。料理をきっかけに二人の間に友情が芽生えたみたいね。
They became good friends through cooking. So how about Rutee? Rutee would rather just eat the food instead of cook. So apparently Rutee is not that good at cooking. But yeah, if you put Lilith in support, she's really good at cooking, and she helps with the food sack. You know, Mary does as well. But we're gonna actually have Lilith in the party. She's not gonna be some cheesy support character. She's gonna be fighting with us. So I want to welcome everybody back to the series. Hope you're all doing well. And as always, I'll showcase a few fights in the dungeon, but I'll cut out the rest, just in the interest of time. But now that we've got Lilith, we can have her in the battle group doing some fun stuff with her brother. Yeah, that's how you kill something, yeah. Brother and sister, nice fight! Stan's wondering, why are you still gonna tag along? I'm gonna tag along until you come home, is what she said. It's kind of nice at the end of the battles. There's, you know, some new dialogue with Stan and Lilith. You get kind of some extra stuff depending on the group you form. And in a moment you'll see why I recommended picking Lilith up. I guess there's no treasure chests over there. It's a dead end. Yeah, my favorite thing, Stan. It's a dead end. So there's a special lock on these doors, and the only ones that can enter these doors are the Swordian. So the actual key to the door is the Swordian itself.
ということは、ソーディアンを置いていかなければいけないんですね。
So we're gonna have to leave Swordians and the Swordian Masters behind. So you have to choose who to leave behind. So I'm gonna leave Woodrow first. This is why you need Lilith, because, you know, we're slowly losing party members. And for the boss, you know, you might want to have a selection of how you want to arrange your party. So Chelsea at least is going to go with us, because she's not a Swordian person. Oh, here's a great skit.
まず一人
First one,
二人消え
then
三人
two,
消え
then three
いつ
disappear.
しか誰も
In the end, nobody's left.
どうで
This is a famous Japanese horror, children's kind of campfire scary story
お前自身だと思うぞ。
where, one person disappears and then another and then another.
R キーってのは随分厳重に守られているんだな。
So it's just kind of a famous children's horror story. And that's why Chelsea ran away.
これくらいやっておけば。
我もそれは考えた。だが今の技術では不可能だったのだ。
そうか。
Stan was wondering in that conversation why they didn't seal the Eye of God in a place such as this, with such high security, using the Swordians as keys, but Dimlaw said that, the technology and the way of doing that was lost and there was no way to do it. So unfortunately, couldn't be done. So apparently this place, for being 1,000 years old, looks pretty clean and pretty good, which is a little odd. So you see, each door we're gonna lose a party member, and unfortunately lose a Swordian at that, a Swordian master, which are some of the best characters for your party. So we'll leave Philia behind.
私が残ります。
Next,
スタンさんたちはどうか先へ。
危ない目に遭いそうになった。
of course,
俺様のことを呼ん
Kong
でく
is
ださい。
worried about her.
どこにいようと即座に駆けつけますので。
He'll run to her rescue.
わかりました。よろしくお願いします。
So slowly our party is being eliminated. And next we're gonna have to leave Rutee behind, who's the healer. So yeah, it becomes a little tough without a healer. And once again, the traditional consuming of the holy bottle. This isn't really much of a maze or dungeon or anything, it's just multiple rooms that are all the same. But you might want to check both sides, because there's treasures on both sides. Just makes for a longer walk. Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying than watching Lilith rack on enemies with a fry pan. She's actually incredibly powerful, and you notice the enemies are all weak to her attacks. See the weak point appearing? All of those are Lilith's attacks. So she's good for this dungeon because most of the enemies are weak to her attacks.
それじゃあ私はここで一休みしてるわ。
So
あとはあ
Rutee
ん
is
たたちだけで
next.
ちゃっちゃと行ってきて。すぐに戻ってくる。くれぐれも注意は怠るな。
It's like we'll come back soon, so be alert and vigilant. Yeah, so it sucks. We have to leave Rutee behind. Fortunately, there's not too much farther to go. So see, our choices have become incredibly limited. So it's nice to have Lilith as an extra option in the party. Without her, you'd be stuck with Stan, Mary, Kong, and Chelsea as your group, and no choice. Kong isn't that great, and Chelsea isn't that great in this battle, but having Lilith, it shouldn't be too bad. She is really weak in the HP department, but her attacks are quite powerful, and so are her combos.
ここに R キーがあるのか。
そうだ。
You notice in this cutscene, she's not there. Lilith is not there because, you know, she's sort of an extra character. So she doesn't appear in the special scenes. So this boss can be a little dangerous. This suit of armor with 4 swords. And you're gonna have to use items because no Rutee to heal the party. So I recommend just spamming the items and trying to keep him stunned. Yeah, Mary is a good choice. We'll just burn him. Yep, that was pretty easy. Lilith's Thunder Sword took him out pretty quick.
I am a champion!
Yeah, whatever, Kong Man. You didn't help out much. Go back and play with King Kong, Kong Man. Because that's where you came from. I'm just kidding. Kong Man's not that bad. Alright, we got the R key. She's worried about Woodrow, of course. Nobody else but Woodrow. So Mary wants to talk to Stan for a little bit in privacy. This is about Rutee. Before we, meet up with Rutee again, I have something to say. Please try to cheer her up because she's, feeling pretty down. Cheer her up? She seems to be just fine to me. No. Leon's last words, if they're really true, then yeah, it's a serious situation. So yeah, the person they're trying to kill and fight Hugo is Rutee's father. So Rutee's trying to hide her feelings, but Rutee, Mary wants, Stan to help out, to cheer Rutee up and, help her sort out her feelings. Because Rutee's in, a bit of a conflict here. She just found out that Leon was her brother, and she never even knew that she had a brother. And then Leon's just, left behind. Suddenly finding you have a brother, and then the brother's gone. And then also, the bad guy is your father. Stan wants to talk to her. But yeah, Rutee's putting on a tough face. Let's just get out of here. She doesn't really want to talk about it. Okay, so we got Rutee back, so make sure to get her in the party. That way you have less to worry about the healing. And it's just a simple process of walking back and forth to get out of here. All the rooms are the same. He was worried about Philia. It was nothing for me. She doesn't want to talk to him either. Let's get out of here. Everybody just, let's get out of here. So let's pick up all our Swordian Masters again. I love that. She's just... I love just frying people. I'm using Lilith, by the way, if people suddenly wondered. Oh man, Stan steals the show. Gonna have to do the cleaning after this. So yeah, Lilith is just so satisfying to use. There's just something so great about pounding enemies with a fry pan on the head. And her Awakening of the Dead skill, it stuns, you know, everybody around her. It's great. Yep, we got the R key. Let's get out of here. Get Woodrow back. See, I'm using Lilith just for fun, because she is fun. I love using her Ogi. Just fries the enemy in her cooking pan. It's kind of hard to tell on the battle bar, you know, which is Stan and which is Lilith, because their faces look similar and their hair color is the same. But yeah, I'm going to be using Lilith for a while, so that you guys can see her in action. Well, Stan wanted to talk to Rutee, but we're being interrupted by the bad guy again, and he's doing the second shot. So remember, 4 shots, and the shell is going to be complete. So he's taking more of the ground and using it to form this outer shell around the planet. Yeah, each time it grows. Not cool. 2 more shots and it's gonna be complete. Clemente's shocked that the recharge could be so quick. So we're gonna have to hurry to get up there. You know, before all the holes are gone. Because we need to go through one of those holes to get up there. So back outside and into our sea dragon. If you look at the sky, you'll notice it's covered even more. Kind of looks like Swiss cheese, but not the delicious kind. So just gonna head back to Rutee here, which is, you know, kind of to the east of the desert area. It's flashing on the map if you're not sure. Yeah, that sky looks pretty ominous. We need to stop this guy. There's a bunch of dialogue in here that I'm going to cut out, but there's an important scene with Rutee, and I'm going to leave that scene in here now because, you know, it's really important to the story. So there was just some technical stuff that was, you know, not really important, but this is an important part of the story. You You know, Stan finally gets a chance to talk to
悪
Rutee.
いことしちゃった後で謝らないとね
She hurt Chelsea's feelings. She needs to apologize to Chelsea a little bit later.
うんざりしてたでしょ
Everybody's probably upset with her, you know, the way she's been
そんなこ
acting.
とはない
Stan disagrees.
あーイライラする
She said, I'm so frustrated.
ねえスタンもっと嫌になることを言ってあげようか
It's like you're supposed to say, you know, cruel and terrible things to me.
リオンが死んだのに全然悲しくない
You know, Leon died and I'm not sad at all about it. Doesn't that make me a bad person?
むしろ腹が立って仕方ないくらい
She's like, I don't care. You know, it was just a necessary thing for him to sacrifice himself.
いきなり弟だのなんだのそんなこと
Suddenly
言われ
having
た
a
って困
brother.
るわよ
You know, suddenly saying he's my brother, that, you know, causes a lot of problems for me and for everybody.
私にとって家族と言えるのは孤児院にいるチビどもとシスターだけ
So for her, you know, a family is just the children at the orphanage and the sister. That's her family. So she refuses to, you know, think about
リオンもヒューゴも関係ない
Leon and Hugo as families. You know, brother, father, doesn't really matter,
最低でしょ
right? I'm a terrible person, aren't I? You know, for thinking these things.
いや
Nope.
なんでよ
Why?
血も涙もない冷血女だって思うでしょ
Aren't I just a cold-hearted, cold-blooded woman?
思わない
I don't think so.
どうしてよ
Why?
私はあんたみたく泣いたりすらしなかったのよ
I didn't cry at all, or I wasn't worried about Leon or anything. Didn't, you know, shed any tears for
それが
him?
どうして冷血じゃないのよ
You know, don't you think that's a cold-blooded person? That's what makes
Rutee.
a cold-blooded person.
無理しなくていいから
So he said, stop, you know, putting on the strong face.
無理ですって
You know, what do you mean?
やめてよ変な登場するの冗談じゃないわ
It's like, this isn't a joke. Don't be messing around.
そうかこれってもしかしてあいつの作戦なんじゃない
I know. Maybe this is Leon's joke, Leon's plan, his secret mission, his secret
実はあい
plan.
つ生きててさ
He's
私たちの
alive.
こと見て笑ってんの
And he's laughing at us right now.
ルーティー
You know, she's kind of making this up.
それでいずれひょっこり顔出すのよ
And then suddenly he's gonna bring his face in and hoo
とか言ってさ
and he, you know, and surprise us from around the corner. You know, laughing at us in the shadows, because really Leon's still
Rutee.
alive. She's just, you know, putting
あ
on
の
this.
状態で助かるわけがない
There's no
ル
way
ーティーだって分かってるだろ
we could have done anything in that situation. You know, Rutee, you know that just as well as I do. We couldn't save him.
だったらどうしろってのよ
So what am I, you know, supposed to
ね
do?
えどうしたらいいのよ私どうしたらいいの
What am I supposed to do? You know, for me,
私
in her
あい
relationship,
つのこと大嫌いだったのよ
I hated him. I hated him so much.
生意気だしいつも威張ってたし
He was annoying, you know, and always rude and, you know, unfriendly
そ
to
れ
them.
に一緒にいた時間なんてごくわずかだったのに
And they had some time together, and it was a short time. Got to know him, but and then you know find out he's a brother.
なんでこんなに苦しいのよ
It's like, why is it
なんで
so
こんなに動
painful?
揺してるの
Why does it hurt so much?
ねえスタン教えてよなんでなの
Tell me, Stan, why? Why is it so painful? Why does it hurt so much?
スタン
俺頭悪いからこんな時どう言えばいいかわからない
I'm not very smart, so I don't know what to do or say in this kind of situation. You know, he doesn't know what kind of advice to give,
だからせめて
so just gonna give her a hug.
せめて
一緒に悩もうあいつのためにも
It's like we'll just cry together about him and for him.
ごめん。みっともないとこ見せて。
Sorry you saw sort of a terrible side of me, an ugly side of me.
いいって。
It's alright.
でもおかげで少し吹っ切れたわ。
So she calmed down a little bit. Feels better now.
そっか。
Is that so? Good.
私ヒューゴを止めてみせる。
I'm gonna stop Hugo.
やっぱり親だとは到底思えないけど、
I don't consider him a parent at all.
確かだしね。
You know, even if
こう
they
い
are
う個人
connected,
的な理由で戦うのってダメかな。
she's gonna fight him to save her family,
そんなことはない。
the family that she knows.
ルーティーはそれでいいと思う。
And Stan agrees, like that's the way we should look at it, and that's the way we should do it.
みんなのところへ戻ろうか。
Let's go back to where everybody is. See, now that's quality character acting at its finest. If this was dubbed in English, I'm sure that scene would be terrible. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. And definitely tune in for the next one, because we are going to fly up to the cities, the Diecroft in the sky, and it's going to be exciting. And just for fun, I'm going to leave you with a preview of our next episode. So please enjoy the preview of what's coming up next.
準備はよろしいですか？
もちろん。
では発進するぞ。メインエンジン点火。
メインエンジン点火。
ラディスロー浮上。